Hey, what's up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. And I watched this game. I'm very, I'm very irritated by the fact that you got somebody as tall as Rudy Gobert who can't make simple shots. The biggest dude on the court literally can't make a layup, getting the ball took from him, getting the ball blocked from him. And if I had to say anybody that contributed to them losing, I got to go with Rudy Gobert because he had a chance to extend plays. He had a chance to make sure that, they went up by 7. He had a chance to do everything, but this dude just bombed. He literally was the reason they lost, if you ask me. Now, there were other factors that I will say that sealed the fate of the Timberwolves. But man, I want to say even with Anthony Edwards playing not so good game, according to his standards, he still somewhat kept them in the game, even when they got down by 7 points, by 8 points. The thing is, Rudy Gobert is so big, he get in his own way. And that's the thing. Like Rudy Gobert, yes, he can block a few shots, but he missed rebounds, gave them second chances, opportunity, didn't get the block, was fouling, missed dunks. You know what I'm saying? Opportunity for dunks, was at the hole point blank, tried to throw it way back out to the 3-point line. So look, man, I'm just saying this. This is all I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. First of all, this dude, man, is terrible. Now he makes them a little bit lethal because that makes the team that much taller. But how effective can you be if he missing point blank range, bruh? Hey, Brady, what's up? You know what I'm saying? How do you miss from point blank range? That dude, to me, was the reason why they wasn't able to win this game. Rudy Gobert. And the cold part is this team not even as big. They're not even that big. The Dallas, they should have been eating. Timberwolves should have been eating in the paint all night. They should have, first of all, put Cat in the post. They should have put him in the post and let him eat. They should have let Rudy Gobert clean up, but they didn't do that. What they did was they kept Cat at the top of the key. They kept him at the 3-point line. They kept him everywhere but in that post. And in return, what happened was they end up shooting a lot of threes. And that's the one thing that I say with the Minnesota Timberwolves, with the inexperience. When they shoot the ball, they keep shooting the 3-point ball for the simple fact of trying to make a home run play. See, they should have just been going into the paint. It's a lot of those shots I'm talking about from Conley. I'm talking about from Anthony Edwards. He wasn't hot. I'm talking about um, was it who was it? Reed, Nas Reed. Everybody shot shot 3-pointers when they shouldn't have been doing that. They should have been they should have been big. In this series, they need to play big because there's nobody that should be able to guard them, and there's no way that this team shouldn't have been having more points than they had in the paint. In fact, I believe Dallas had more free throws than them, and that's a shame. See, the thing about IQ is that you understand these things. You utilize in the playoffs the mismatch. Where was the mismatch? The mismatch was Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert was the mismatch, but the only problem with that is he couldn't make layups. This dude is missing shots from the point blank range. And also, man, if y'all new to the content, y'all, to the channel, hey, go ahead and do your boy a solid. Want to hit the subscribe button. But this dude, Rudy Gobert, he's terrible. And then Mike Conley, man, he made some dire moves. He made some turnovers that basically hurt the team. When they could have went up by 4, he threw one. and then he threw another one, right? Threw two turnovers back to back. To me, in my personal opinion, is what sealed the game. It sealed the game. Mike Conley got to make better choices than that. I think his 3-point selection was off. I think Anthony Edwards' selection of 3-point shots was off. I think Karl Anthony Towns, when he made one, see the thing with him, when Karl Anthony Towns make a 3-point, he gonna try to shoot three more. Like instead of taking what the team give you, he want to keep shooting threes. Man, get your big self down there and box. There where you got another opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to get a rebound. But they wasn't getting second chance points. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna say this. The Timberwolves should definitely win this series. It's no way that Anthony Edwards should have another bad game the way he did. Now, I understand they got Kyrie, but Kyrie is actually playing smart. He's he's not trying to force it. But now let me get on Doncic too. Doncic, he's a player that can also hurt a team. He was hurting them. He kept shooting the long ball. He was off, but then he was able to pick it up. Doncic basically select his spots at the top of the key, and then he worked from there. Once he started getting his touch, then he ended up hitting 7 points straight. You know what I'm saying? And then they couldn't stop him. Once he got rhythm, they couldn't do nothing with him. That dude he is too good, for somebody to take plays off. When you do that, that's what happened. He ended up taking the little mid-range, and then the way they played him, I don't like the way they play him. You know what I'm saying? They was doing good for the most part, but then it started getting lackadaisical. You can't do that when it comes to basketball. You're going to have to play them every single play. The whole thing is you don't want them to get into rhythm, because there is a such thing as, taking your shots, and then when you hit one, you can slowly but surely start getting that touch for those who actually play basketball. These dudes, man, that's why a lot of times the young players lose, because they begin to make mistakes. Anthony Edwards is young, but he can't make these type of mistakes, man. He should have been more aggressive. I know he was tired trying to guard Kyrie. I know Kyrie was doing his thing, scored 24 in the first half. Okay, he was able to, kind of shut him down just a little bit. Not shut him down, but stop him just a little bit. And he did that. But for the most part, man, I think Timberwolves lost this game more than Dallas won it. And I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I don't know how many more games Luka gonna have like that. And the fact he wasn't, like, even though he had 33, 6, and 8, you know what I'm saying? It was an ugly game for him, according to his standards. You got to take advantage of that. You can't get into the Western Conference Final and start choking. Anthony Edwards, to me, I think he was too complacent. I think this dude, like, he didn't show an aggressive bone in his body tonight. You know what I'm saying? Until you hit that 1-3. But you got to do that 24, you got to do that for 48 hours. You know what I'm saying? 24 minutes first half, 24 minutes second half. It ain't no plays off. You can't do that. You feel what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, I still think the Timberwolves will win this series. I think it will probably go 6 or 7 for sure. And I think the Timberwolves gonna win the next game. If not, they in trouble. That's all I can say. If not, they in trouble. You feel what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, it was a good game. But far as for the coaching gotta put their players on the field, on the court, because if they don't, then what happened tonight is gonna keep happening. First of all, you had Anthony Edwards on the bench too long. He had Karl Anthony Towns on the bench too long. Then you got Rudy Gobert, who's not even a scorer. So you've had one of your scorers on the bench, and it doesn't make sense to me. You have both of your scorers on the bench. And it don't make sense. You feel what I'm saying? But man, thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit the subscribe button. If not, man, I appreciate you being in here anyway. That's all I got for now. I'm out.